Hi guys, today's problem is to write a program to print all the unique elements in the given array. The first line of input denotes the size of an array and the remaining line of input denotes the n elements. The output format is print all the unique elements. Okay, so we have to print all the unique elements. So first we will see the brute force solution for this problem and then we will optimize the solution. So we can use two for loops for iterating over the array. The outer for loop will start from index 0 and the inner for loop will start from index 1 greater than the outer loop. So this means when our outer loop is at 0, our inner for loop will start from 1. So we will check element at index 0 with all the remaining elements. If it does not match with any element, then we will print that element in the console, and if it gets matched, then we will simply move forward. To optimize this solution, we can break the inner for loop as soon as the matching value is found, because it makes no sense to search for another matching value. And we will do this with each element of the array. So let's see what's the time complexity here. Our inner loop will run n-1 times each time, and this will continue for n times. So our complexity will be n-1 into n, that is n square. So you see, this method is very time consuming because we are using two nested for loops. So can we do better? Let's see. Remember using the hash table? Using hash table here can work much better. So let's see. We can store the values of the array in the hash table in the form of key. Also, let me remember you that we can store only unique keys in a hash map. So what's the idea here? Here we will store the values of the array in the form of key and their count in the form of value. That means, let's say we have this array, we have two ones, so our key will be 1 and its corresponding value will be 2. Similarly, for 2 we will have 2 as key and 3 as value because there are 3 2's. And for 3 we will have 3 as key and 1 as its value. So our hash map will look like this. And after storing all the values, we will return the keys whose values are 1 because they all are unique keys. In this case, we have to iterate over the array only once, so our time complexity will be O of n, where n is the length of the array. Also, we need an extra space for the hash map, so the space complexity here is O of n. This approach is much better. So let's see this in code. Let's make a new class. Main method as usual. We will name our method unique elements, which will be array parameterized, and its return type will be void. We will not return anything from this method, okay? So making the hash map. For loop. To add an element in hash map, we use put method. We have to pass key and value in put method. So our key is array of I. Okay, so how do we store the count of each element in the hash map? There's a method in the hash map class which allows us to do so. We will get the count of that element by using the method get or default. We have to pass two arguments in here. So the first argument is the key itself and the second argument is the default value of that key. So let's say there is already a value for that key in the hash map, then this method will return us that value. If we don't have the value for that key, then it will return us the second argument, which is the default argument. Initially we don't have any value in the map, so our default argument will be 0, and we have to increase the count every time we get a key. So we will do +1. And we will use a for loop for finding the key with value 1. There is a method in map class called entrySet. This will return us the set of map.entry interface. So we will hold it in map.entry variable, and this entry interface has a method getValue. So we will call that method. So if entry.getValue equal to 1, then we will print this key. Okay. So now taking the input from user, we will use scanner class. First line of input is the size of the array and then the array. Okay. Now we will call the unique elements function. Also import scanner, hashmap and map classes. All these are in java.util package. Okay. Let me write the print statements for your convenience. So now let's compile the code. So let's say first input is 5, 1 1 2 2 3. Okay, so 3. Okay, output is 3. Now let's check with one more input, this time 8. Okay, so we are getting all the unique elements. Okay, so that's it. Also the time complexity here is O of n and space complexity is also O of n. There's a practice work for you all. The problem is you have given an array with all the elements occurring twice except for one. This is the lonely integer. So how will you find that lonely integer? The constraint here is that your time complexity should be O of n and the space complexity should be O of 1. You are not allowed to use hashmap here, okay? Also there's a hint. Try something related to bit manipulation, okay? I'll discuss its solution in the next lecture. So solve the problem without seeing a solution, and if you are able to solve it, then give the solution in the comment section. And so that's it for today. We'll continue with more problems in the next lecture. Thank you.